Good morning, everyone, and welcome to The Storyteller. Today, the role of the goddess will be played by Annika Hansen. Enjoy the show.
I'd like to tell you a story. The story of a village.
At the base of a mountain.
On the banks of a river.
Surrounded by fields. Where stories and magic are intertwined.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Here's to spring. Don't be fooled by the frost in the air. Or the cold sinking under the door.
The scarves and the coats that we wear.
Spring will come as it did before.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here's to spring. La-di-di-di, 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 la-di-di-di.
In this village, spring came every day on the same year. At the top of the mountain lived the goddess, and each year someone would climb the mountain and deliver them a story. In return, they would give them the warmth of spring. Then the ice will give way to green, and the sun will warm us to the core. Predictable yet beautiful routine. Spring will come as it did before. Good morning,
Morning,
good morning. Here's to spring, In this village, at the base of a mountain, on the banks of a river, surrounded by fields.
there was a girl.
Love story. This is Anna.
Here comes spring. Here's to spring. Our story begins at the center of the village, at an inn, where Anna is late for work.
Late again.
It's a wonder you still have a job.
Learn some responsibility.
I'm sorry.
Geez, why are you wearing a spring dress? Aren't you freezing?
Yes. Well, that's why I was late. I just couldn't handle being bundled up for one more day. Soon spring will be here. But then I still don't have some ice.
Look, you know, you should really get some ice on that. Lily, do you think your mom will be mad? Not unless I tell her. Thank you, what are friends for? Now, come on, we've got work to do.
There were only 3 days until spring. 3 days until someone had to go up the mountain. This meant only one thing in the town. They're here! Storytellers from across the world will gather in the village, each trying to outdo the other for the honor of bringing a story to the goddess. Only the best story can be exchanged for spring.
We know.
You know, it doesn't really seem fair. A simple story in exchange for spring. The truth is, a story is a powerful thing. And if you choose the right one, you can create magic.
Welcome, I'm here. Thank you.
Is that everyone?
You better be.
Oh, there's no more room. It's exciting to think that someone here will be the person to bring spring back.
Well, you know it, it'll be winter again. It wasn't long before the sun got trapped behind the clouds. No matter how cold the winter is, spring will come every year.
While the girl was content to wait each year for the ice to melt, the innkeeper had other dreams. Dreams of traveling the world, seeking danger and adventure. But when she spoke of these dreams to her family,
What do you mean, leave?
go off into the middle of nowhere alone. Running is a family tradition. What will you do if you meet a wolf?
You're so young. You don't know what you want.
A pack of wolves in disguise.
It should be an honor to take over the inn.
With sharp teeth.
What could be better than this? Past fields, down the river, mapping stars, follow trails, magic maps, buried treasure, climbing high, setting sail, a bit of excitement might be nice. I see we were silent. Excitement might be nice. Up in the sky, by the fire, telling tales in the glow. No, sleep a smart dragon, a big figure, what we know. A bit of excitement might be nice. It's quite the excitement. A bit of excitement might be nice. Something new, no one has seen. A story they never had. Look beyond where I past the fields, down the river, mapping stars, following trails.
Bit of excitement.
Bit of excitement might be nice.
Bit of excitement.
Bit of excitement might be nice. I think a life spent, I feel content. Bit of excitement might be nice.
It's full of storytellers now. Its halls crowded by the tales of battles, demons, gods. But they have not seen the last of their guests. There are two new faces at the door. One, an inventor. The other, a musician.
Ooh, are you sure we can get a room?
Leave it up to me. Axel can smooth talk himself through anything.
I won't hold my breath.
You mock me, but one day everyone will know Axel, the great,
The mystical.
the innovative
Imaginative.
inventor.
And that's why we're friends. I'm the only one who believes in your ideas.
And I'm the only one who can stand your songs. Good day, fair lady.
Oh, fair lady. Should we be decreeing something to town? Should we be ringing a bell? Hear ye, hear ye, 'tis a fine morning. Lily, be nice to the guests. Name.
Axel, internationally renowned inventor. You must know the name.
Oh, an inventor. What's he invent? Anything I know?
Not yet. You will soon though. My most recent creation is with me now. Soon you'll be saying you knew me when.
When what? They throw you out of town?
Lily!
Sorry about that. How can we help you?
We need a room for the night.
That's too bad. We're booked.
Sure, you can make an exception.
No.
You know, you have beautiful eyes.
I do. Nice try.
It would help, Sawyer.
What happens if I can smooth talk my way through?
Sawyer!
Okay. Good people, step aside. Genius has arrived. Driven into town by the snow.
With my trusty court jester, we seek an investor. We've already been to every town we know.
Let us tell you the tale of our woes. You see, we come from a small town, very far from here.
Searching for a place where we're finally revered.
But no matter where we go, that place just isn't here. Always such a hard life for an artist so grateful
Quiet.
and polite to be during a kind favor for a poor artistic need. 'Cause it's such a hard life.
Oh, it's such a hard life.
Yes, a very hard life indeed. I'm sorry, but we really are full. It's only a few days till spring after all. Okay?
Like the solstice or what?
The festival? Every storyteller from around the world is coming in town for the next 3 nights for the big festival. We had no idea. We were following the river when this huge blizzard hit us.
I'm not even sure where we are. It's so different here from where we come from.
We're travelers.
Adventurers.
Please, we need to wait out that storm. I can't be done.
Not even a broom closet.
Full of brooms.
Not even a cupboard.
Full of cups. Full of pantry.
Full of pans.
Guess we better start walking, Axel.
What about the attic?
Full of. Oh!
The attic?
Oh, yes, we'll take it.
I can't run that out. It's cold and dusty up there.
Not loving the pitch, but we'll take it.
Stay for free, then. Anna! Soon, spring will be here and they'll be able to go back home. We always use extra hands to help out. Fine. But I have to convince my mother that this is her idea and that it was a good one. Until then, stay out of trouble and get to work.
Your name is Sawyer, right?
I'm Anna. Thanks for helping these travelers in distress, Anna.
Anytime. The inn was a busy place during the festival. There wasn't a moment for peace or quiet. Still, an adventure finds a way.
Is this the new model?
Oh! Illusion caster, 3,000.
3,000?
2,000 on fire.
Just like 1,000. The animal before that.
Yeah, the point is, this is new and improved.
And less flammable?
Sure. Have you come to hide from chores as well?
No. Anna said I could take a break.
Of course you did.
What does that mean?
It means they like you better than they like me. I haven't gotten a break once.
You slept for half the morning.
So I was asleep for that. I can't be blamed. Not this song again.
Just need some words.
As the girl crept up the stairs, she heard the musician's song and saw the adventurous illusions and knew only one explanation.
Magic!
Oh,
Anna, I didn't see you.
don't tell Lily
Don't tell me what.
how excited I am to get back to work.
That song was incredible. All right, let's pair up. Anna, why don't you and Sawyer work together? Axel, guess that means you're with me. You didn't tell me you knew magic. What? Oh no, I don't believe in magic. But just then, I saw the music you played come to life. It looked a lot like magic to me. This town just keeps getting stranger. All the stories and blizzards. You say things I don't understand. And now magic? They don't have magic where you're from? No. Oh. Well, let me try to explain. Long ago, there was a storyteller. Their words were like magic. And when they chose the right words, the story they told would come to life.
Those captured by their words could see things.
In the shadows of candles, the sparks of campfire, the invisible lines and definite stars.
The words on a page would blur until only the illusion remained.
An illusion. Some people haven't seen that magic. Some people don't believe.
But I know the magic is real. That's what a good storyteller can do. Create a world and tear it to pieces before your eyes.
You do have something like that running from. I just never thought of it that way before. You would be an amazing storyteller, Anna.
Me? No. I wish. Words, strong, aren't. I mean, when you put it in a sentence. I'm not very good at public speaking, but you're amazing. You should be telling stories at the festival. Well, there's no doubt you would win.
No, I couldn't.
Don't be so modest.
You like my song that much? I love it. Okay.
That was pretty smooth back there.
What can I say? I am a genius matchmaker.
I mean, I had my suspicions, but you must really like me.
What?
Not pairing up Anna and Sawyer, so we could be alone.
No!
Absolutely not. No, it was to get the two of them alone.
What do you mean?
My best friend has feelings for your best friend. Thus, the two of us are forced to spend time together.
When you say forced,
We're not friends, we're merely friends of friends. No need to be too deep into every interaction. Time with you is like watching paint dry, except an annoying light to beg you for attention. Don't get no idea, this is for innocent. And if your breaks your heart, I'll find something of yours to break. Understood?
friends of friends, and yet you're impressed by me. I mean, who wouldn't be? I am the pinnacle of genius. Your friend, no more. You're going to put life in store. I was so sure before I found this chemistry between us. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm flattered all the same, but my focus is career, fortune, money, glory, autobiography, fame. Yeah.
So you agree. Friends of friends.
Oh, what a tragedy.
Friends of friends.
That's the way it has to be. You are nothing more than a friend of a friend too. Friends of friends, they're only friends of friends.
That night, the musicians sang songs over the fire.
Oh.
At least they tried to.
Oh. Come along. There's many more stories to hear.
You should really be taking this seriously. It has to be the best story to win. And yours is like. How's it going? Is the crowd going wild?
Not really. Look, Anna, I'm glad that you liked my song, but I think it's time I call it quits in the storytelling contest.
No.
You just need to believe in yourself.
I'm sure the magic will come back.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Are we done yet? It's freezing here.
I need your help. Anna saw your invention while listening to my music, and she thinks that we can win the storytelling contest.
but we're not storytellers. I'm an inventor, and you're a musician.
So, just because we don't write books or plays doesn't mean that we don't tell stories. Your invention, my music, that's a story. Plus, everyone would get to see your invention.
Fine, play something good.
People were drawn in by the music and entranced by the illusions. Soon everyone in town was talking about the new storyteller.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, this version of Illusion Caster was just as flammable as the rest. And so the night's festivities came to a screeching halt. What happened?
I broke a guitar string.
Oh no!
Yeah, me and my darn flammable guitar strings.
Will you be able to get another one in time for tomorrow?
Axel, do you think that we can find another string for tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll find Sawyer a new string in no time.
Amazing. I'm happy to help. It's not often I get to meet such an incredible storyteller. It's not often I get to meet such an incredible girl.
No, once.
Since I can't play anything right now, do you want to go for a walk?
I would love to. I'll just go let Lily know.
What was all that guitar string stuff? And what's with her? She didn't mention my invention once.
What do you mean?
Well, it's finding illusions that are drawing everybody in. She doesn't know, does she? They all think you're doing some kind of magic trick or
Please,
something.
Axel. Look, no one's ever believed in my music before, except for you. Just one more night.
Fine. Who am I to stand in the way of young love?
There you go, you big sap.
On one condition. At the end of this, we come clean and we tell them of my invention.
First,
We lose sight of our goal. We're supposed to be traveling the world seeking adventure, not telling stories in the freezing cold.
we have to leave right away.
Yes.
But, I was thinking that Anna
Okay,
would
you
my
think
opinion.
Anna's gonna like that we do?
Ready to go? Yeah.
You two have fun. I'll go find that string.
I've never heard a story like yours in my entire life.
Oh, that can't be true. It is.
When you play, I see the music. Isn't that strange?
It's like every note has a place in the story.
Like it all fits together into a puzzle.
And when you play it, it's put together, piece by piece.
I mean, you have a beautiful way with words, you know? I wish.
You do. You should be a storyteller.
Oh, I could never.
Some people are meant to tell stories.
Some people are meant to just listen.
You can do anything, Anna. Tell me a story. Long ago, spring didn't exist. There was only summer. With warmth, and berries, and grass greener than any we've ever seen since. Then the leaves started to change. Days began getting shorter, the sun less strong. The green of the grass faded. The summer that the village had always known turned into fall. The trees shed their leaves, leaving them bare. And it started to get cold, and then colder, until the village was plunged into winter, more fierce and frightening than anything they had ever known. They began to realize the storms were coming down from the mountain. And the higher they climbed, the colder it got. They knew what this meant. Someone would have to go up the mountain. But the entire village was too scared of what might lie at the top. Until one brave storyteller agreed to make the climb. So they climbed, making their way through the snow, through the cold, until they were at the peak of the mountain. And there, they saw a beautiful goddess.
What have you come to offer me in return for the warmth?
But the storyteller
amazing that the goddess immediately got rid of the winter. And in exchange, gifted the storyteller with the most precious gift, spring. Ever since then, we've held a festival to find the best story. But none have been as magical as that first story. The winters have been getting longer, and there's been more storms, like the one that brought us to town. Don't worry. Soon spring will be here, and they'll be able to go back home. I'm not sure I want to go. You make me feel I don't really have a word for it. To me, you are beautiful, like the flames of a fire. You are bright. You are warm. You are the trees, the leaves, growing, reaching higher. The shelter they create in the storm. But the words fail me now like they always do. I never knew what to say. I've asked the poets for a verse or two, so I could picture you clear as the day. But the words fail me now like they always do. But I wish I had the words. To me, you are the sunlight, soft yet so clear, and gentle as it peeks through the leaves. To me, you are the riverbanks, curving far and near, the current pushing forward, the summer breeze. But the words fail me now like they always do. I never knew what to say. So I turn to music to say what's true, so I can tell you in my own special way. But the words fail me now like they always do. But I wish I had the words for you. And you make me feel that way too.
For a moment, the world faded away. It was just two young lovers on their walk in the snow. But the world didn't stay away forever. Not when the last night of the festival was approaching. This was it, the moment that every storyteller had been waiting for.
New and improved and slightly less flammable.
She's the most incredible person.
Can't witness your daydreaming.
Axel, what did he say?
What? No.
I don't want to go just yet. You can go on without me.
By myself? It's supposed to be you and me. We don't fit in anywhere.
Maybe I fit in here.
What, because you're a storyteller now?
Maybe I am. But you wouldn't understand, Axel.
Oh, are you kidding me? The only reason any of them think that is because of my machine. That's the only reason we're gonna win this thing. That's the only reason anyone here likes
That's
us.
not true, Anna.
So you're listening to yourself. What are you gonna do? Anna thinks you're a storyteller.
I just won't tell stories anymore. Or maybe I am good enough without your invention. I don't know, but I want to try.
We were on the same page. I'm leaving. Enjoy your festival.
Are you wearing new shoes?
No, why?
Why is it standing a little taller?
I'm the same height, but I feel like I could fly in the air, free with no care. A balloon with no strings. Bird who's found her wings.
And you're rhyming. What's happening to you?
I feel like I might be finding my words after all. And soon spring will be here. I just have a wonderful feeling.
You can hear in everyone's stories.
You can feel the chill of the wind.
Spring is coming down the mountain. Spring is coming home again. Long nights of winter, the nights that shivering alone. The dark world that feels prudence and all. I tell you they're coming soon. You can hear it in everybody's stories. Feel their knowing. Spring is coming down the mountain. Spring is coming home again. Spring is coming down the mountain.
Attention! It is almost midnight, and before the campfire goes out, there's a bumper
Go up the mountain
This year's festival has come to a close.
and see what they will find.
And as such, we have chosen who will go up the mountain
Go up the mountain
and return a hero.
make the climb.
Anna,
Sawyer, I was looking for you. I missed you.
and I have to tell you something. A lot of things.
They're about to announce the winner.
As we all know, this winter has been the coldest yet. But I'm sure spring will be warmer and brighter than ever before when the goddess hears this story.
Anna, please, just run away with me. Run away. Why don't you run away?
The winner is Sawyer, the magical musician! Ha ha!
Axel, did you hear? Sawyer won.
Good for them.
What's wrong?
What's that?
This is the Illusion Caster 4000.
What is it?
It's an invention. It's my invention. It creates illusions. Here, watch.
That's Sawyer's story.
No, it's really not. Sawyer hasn't invented anything except how to be a jerk.
I don't understand. It was all a lie?
Yeah, every bit of it. Invented by me. I'm happy to take my share of the credit now, seeing as I never got any of the stories.
Yeah, there you are. I've been looking all over for what is that?
The Illusion Caster 4000.
It was all a lie, really.
What Anna do you? Hey, don't even look in her direction. How dare you lie to us?
You told them?
Oh, sorry, was I supposed to cover for you after you ditched me?
The illusions. That wasn't you?
Anna, I'm sorry.
What about the songs? Were they even yours?
Yes, those were real. Those were all me. Illusions might have been a lie, but I swear nothing else was. Not the way that you make me feel. Oh, you liars, both of you.
No, I'm sorry. Never mind that. You both need to go up that mountain.
What?
Your story is the best, even if it was a lie. You need to bring spring back, but I thought that was just the story.
Of course it's not. I think spring happens every year.
Orbit around the sun?
If you're really sorry, you'll both go up the mountain now and face the goddess.
Whoa, face a goddess!
It's the right thing to do.
Okay,
I am not going up a freezing snowy mountain to face up against the goddess.
and you say, I'll go alone. And what about a sentence next? Give me the sheet.
No way you're taking credit for my inventions again.
Axel,
Get back!
just give it.
Let's go! You're gonna break it!
Oh, unfortunately,
strong that it would knock you off your feet, and the snow piled up so high it would come to your waist. Only after all of that did you reach the very top of the mountain.
Hello? Are you the goddess? We've come to tell you a story in exchange for spring.
Know about what story you're gonna tell? Wonderful. Glad to know no one in this room has the ability to think things through.
You're not helping. You're not. We can do this.
You're right.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a village at the base of a mountain, on the banks of a river, surrounded by fields. And there was a girl. A girl who loved adventure? Yes. And each morning, she would sing, I'm not afraid of short nights or things that go above sunlight. I've got no fears of heights or falls. I love adventure, big or small. So give me something, something, something. Oh, and one day, the girl set out on her most adventurous journey yet to find,
A dragon that had been terrorizing the village. And so the girl decided she had to put a stop to it.
And so she walked through the fields, along the river, until the mountain was nothing but a distant point. She followed the trail of ash led by the beast and found something.
A wizard?
An illusionist, the best in the trade. It was the illusionist who knew the ways of the dragon's lair.
I know the way to ancient seas. Further south beyond the creek and in a cave you'll find its lair. There's piles of gold and jewels in there. So give me something, Hannah.
The illusionist had told her where to find the dragon's lair, but not how to defeat the dragon. In return for their knowledge, the illusionist wanted something in return. What?
Money?
Fame?
Autobiography?
Love. Love. The dragon had captured the illusionist's love. And so the sorcerer asked for their love's sake return.
Gross.
And so the girl headed,
South?
okay, yes! She skipped over the creek and reached the lair. And there she found the dragon.
Rule! I'm not afraid of it, as I am a beast who's conquered worlds. I only have one weakness here, and the one who knows it is here. I'm going to eat you.
And the girl didn't know the dragon's weakness. It was something. It was ticklish.
No.
Incredibly ticklish.
Don't you dare.
Yes, the dragon was extremely ticklish. So the girl took on the mighty beast with no fear.
Okay. Stop. I'm not defeated. Stop.
1, 2, 3, 4. Villagers all gave a cheer. The wizard shed a happy tear. The moralist that they were small, we need not be afraid at all. The end. Hello? It didn't work, but that story was amazing.
He was dragging the ticklish.
Please, wake up. We told you a story. I know it wasn't perfect, but please, we need to bring spring back. This isn't fair. Why should we have to prove we're worthy of spring each year? Why do you keep it for yourself? Emma, what do we do? We can't turn up that spring.
Whatever we do, we gotta do it quick, okay? My toes are freezing out here.
Will you stop? I'm begging. Once. Why is it so cold up here? Where did the warmth go?
And as the girl looked at the goddess, she saw them shiver, their lips turning blue.
Are you okay?
No. I'm sorry. I don't have any more stories.
every story needs a listener. Used to be summer every day. Long, bright, hot, humid days. I'd watch the children as they play in the shade of my mountain, and the summer began to fade. Wind, clouds, leaves all changed, and I was trapped in this cave. I blew snow down the mountain. One lone person climbed the mountain. One warm voice to tell me of its fate. I don't know how, but I felt warm again. All I needed was one dear friend. And every winter when I was alone, lost our cold heart of stone, they take this cave and make it home. And I'd say north down the mountain. One lone person climbed the mountain. One warm voice with a tale to tell. I don't know how, but I felt alive again. All I needed was my dear friend. Years went by just as before, till the day arrived when my dear friend didn't come anymore. Each year people climbed the mountain, each one begging me for spring. I don't know how I will be warm again, but I will try for my dear friend. I wish I could give you spring. I'm trying, but no warmth will come from me.
It's okay. I'm sorry about your friend. They sounded they were very special.
They were remarkable. They could tell any story, but they always knew which one to leave. A story is a powerful thing. That's what they always told me.
If you choose the right one, you can create magic.
Who's this then?
I do. You should go back now. It's very cold up here. But then you'd be all alone. Cold people have to be alone. I'd only hurt everyone else. No. No, this can't be the ending. Please. I want a different ending. So do I.
get warmer? What if I get cold again?
Then I will help you find one.
As the goddess reached the bottom of the mountain, the snow started to melt. Where their feet stepped, green grass sprouted from the ground. The river started to rush, clearing away the ice and bringing with it the fresh spring water.
Who is that?
This is spring. Don't be fooled by the frost in the air or the cold sleeping under the door. Scarves and the coats that we wear. Spring will come